Good morning, good morning. See that? I'm banned from posting on Facebook till February 2020. So I'm gonna have my homeless program start up February the 2nd, 2020. We're gonna have a homeless program. Same day that y'all let me off of social media, I'm gonna get on social media. We're gonna be a little bit before. But on February the 2nd, we're gonna have a coming out party for our homeless program. Everybody wanna feed up in Thanksgiving, everybody wanna feed up in Christmas. But what about the other 10 months out the year? You know what I'm saying? We feed every month. I've been feeding the homeless every month, 2-3 times, maybe 4 times a month, every weekend since 2009. Not only the homeless, I do other feedings across the community of Baltimore. It's called the good in the hood, the positive we have to bring in the community. So February the 2nd, we're gonna have a jump off. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a feast, and then we're gonna start giving you solutions to some of these problems. Also in 2020, my political activism. 2020, we're gonna level up. Tell them put some. We're gonna put some up. We're gonna level up. We're gonna talk about the crime bill. We're gonna talk about the legislative policies for 2020. January, when y'all have y'all's opening day, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna talk about the whistleblowers' complaints, and I'm gonna talk about accessing the grand jury. These are people that I know in Baltimore. He's a veteran. We're gonna talk about the war on drugs, and we're gonna talk about the money that y'all make in the veterans community, because they just had a bust in California this week with the Marines. They was running a prostitution and drug ring. Don't ask, don't tell ain't just for gays in the military.
That's right.
I was in the military in 1977 during Iran-Contra, all right? I was 17, 18, 19 years old. So you taught me how to be a drug dealer. You taught me how to be a hustler. You taught me these things.
Taught me how to be a killer.
Yeah, I know how to do that too. Because that comes with the territory. You can't sell drugs if you ain't willing to kill something. You feel me? So I do this like guerrilla warfare, because that's what beat us in Vietnam. All right, guerrilla warfare. Now you got the senator that's coming back on December the 3rd. He's going to have a party in Annapolis because he just came back from Afghanistan. We in Afghanistan because we protecting their poppy fields and their opioids. All right, that's why we in Afghanistan.
That's right.
All right, the Taliban getting paid off it. That's how they finance their shit. The same with the Colombians and Noriega was selling cocaine in the South America. They selling opioids and shit in Afghanistan. Now they didn't dry it up Thailand and Korea and shit like that, because that used to be the top. That's where we used to get our dope back in the 70s. Now
tell them about CIA, the cocaine import agency.
All right, the United States government. Now y'all mad at me because I be doing this shit, right? Y'all mad at me because I be doing. That's the Department of Justice. All right, all right. Y'all knowingly and purposely dumped drugs in our community. Y'all knowingly and purposely gave us them guns. Now, if you look at my case, State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, dog, all of my shit was in my paperwork. We veterans. This ain't no bullshit. He don't know me. I ain't from Baltimore. I'm from Zion, Illinois, but we got a brotherhood. Just like y'all got a blue blood, we got brotherhoods as veterans.
That's right.
I can go anywhere in the country, and spit out my shit about being a veteran, tell them I'm a shellback. I kiss Neptune's belly, and I can go get a gun. I don't need a gun card or gun permit because I served my country and I took an oath to defend my country against all terrorists, foreign and domestic.
Foreign and domestic.
And y'all domestic terrorists here in America with your policing. You feel me? I took an oath. So 2020, I'm going to be the political hitman. Wherever I see you at is where I'm going to treat you at. I'm going to pull this motherfucker out. I'm going to click, aim, and shoot. And I'm going to fire it off on your ass. Guerrilla warfare. I'm going to be the 500-pound gorilla in the room. You're going to pop off, and you ain't going to do shit about it.
It's the shorty way.
It's the shorty show. And I ain't going to be doing this shit by myself because, see, I'm a veteran. I'm an honorably discharged veteran. You put your fucking hands on me, we're going to have a problem.
No doubt.
All bullshit aside. When I pull your card in 2020, I'm going to pull your card. You're going to pay 52 pick up fucking with me. Just like the first Game that you learned when you was a kid. That's the game you're gonna play with me. Should have picked the game with somebody else. 2020, I'm the political hitman. When I see you, I'm gonna put the camera in your face. I'm gonna ask you about your prison industry. Then I'm gonna ask you about the money behind the prison industry. Then I'm gonna ask you about your surety bonds and your 401ks. Yeah, we're gonna talk about your retirement plan and how your retirement plans is tied to locking up black people. It's the prison, the cradle of prison pipeline, the school of prison pipeline, the ghetto to the gutter pipeline. Dog, we're gonna talk about homelessness. We're gonna talk about all that shit. And when I see you, I'm gonna pull your card. I got an ace in the hole. I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Call the police. Call them. Call Commander Hyatt. Call Chief Hyatt from Baltimore County. She gonna testify. Call Brandon Scott, one of 7 council members that's gonna testify. Here, I'm the king of clubs. And this club is gonna club you out. Dog, look. I'm the king. I still got my crown. You feel me? Now, he was with me when I was at the FCC blowing on y'all, so I'm gonna file. He was security at the FCC when I went up to Washington, D.C., so we got all this shit on file and on footage. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, don't get no sweeter. Instagram and MySpace, I'm gonna be in your motherfucking face. That's real shit. Because to beat a motherfucker, you gotta fight him. And to bring ass, you got to get ass. No, don't interrupt me. I'm talking right now.
Oh, Fed, not security. I was a Fed at the time.
He was a Fed.
The street from FCC.
We was at the FCC.
And ICE. And I saw him walking down the street like, what the hell, shorty, you doing down here? He said, man, I'm getting ready to make some noise. I said, do your thing.
Put a toilet right in the middle of that shit. Took pictures and motherfuckers was mad as shit. I put it in your smoking section. They'll call it your shitting section. And I'm getting ready to file these papers with the FCC about y'all calling me a terrorist, about y'all calling me all these other things. You want to play cards?
What?
You want to play cards?
What card?
You just played. You picked up some.
Shut the fuck up.
See that? See that? See that motherfucker right there?
You a dirty nigga.
That dirty Dexter.
That dirty Dexter. Like I said, this like Cheers up here, dog. We gonna have fun. It's like everybody know me.
Everybody know you. Everybody glad you came.
2020, we get ready to act out, and ain't nothing that you can do about it.
No.
See that? I'm gonna pull your card. Be like the 4 horsemen.
You don't know my card.
What's your card?
Don't worry about it.
I know what your card is right here. Here go your card right here. This Dexter's card. He's a 10 of diamonds. Because he's always on things. He's like a dime. Can't get a lot of change out of dime, though. You get 10 pennies, motherfucker.
Right. I'm a king.
Oh, then that's the aviator.
No, I'm an ace.
You're an ace because he an asshole. He You see that? I said, if I look, I'm like getting them. Look, yeah, I'm a common ass nigga because they got common ass law. You see how I'm gonna have fun with y'all? I'm gonna come to Annapolis with this shit. It ain't never a job when you're having fun. I'm a professional pisser offer. Come here, come here. That's my buddy Oscar. Yeah. Poquito negro, loco de cabeza. You feel me? We going with immigration and ICE, and he legal. That's my dog. So we're gonna talk about a lot of shit 2020. Like I said, I'm the political hitman. I got a squad. It's the underground, just like Harriet Tubman's underground.
Well, I ain't gonna be here.
Yeah, it is. Look.
See that?
Look.
That's the ICE.
ICE, baby. See, I'm good in the hood. I'm good with the government. The FBI right up the street, they got a file on me about that big. They be watching me. I be watching them. I go to the gate, dog. I go to the gate and I be fucking with them. I go in there and say, yo, I'm a whistleblower. When I told them that I was a whistleblower on Scott Shellenberger, when I told them I was a whistleblower on Gov.O'Malley, dog, they about shit at their draws because they didn't think nobody had the balls to do it. Dog, I got more brains than I got balls. All right?
Yeah, it is.
Y'all locked me up in 2 different states. Dog, you think I'm going to walk away from that shit? Tony, we having a party over here. You want to join in?
No, I
don't want it. Sunday. You want to see show? Sunday, come on up here. We having barbecue. We're gonna have a picnic. We're gonna
Yeah.
we having a ball.
Tell get your motherfucking mind right.
Hey, say it again.
Get your mind.
Get your mind right.
My name's Skid Dizzle, you whore.
You skip dizzle. Get your mind right. That's what y'all better do, because we going all hood in this shit. We're gonna have a ball. 2020, gonna be like good and plenties. Click, aim, and shoot. That's how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna make a ball. It's gonna be funny shit. Active in activism. That's real shit. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And I'm getting ready to pull a card. I'm gonna get ready to pull all y'all's cards. Go to TJ Smith and ask him for that deck of cards. It got my mama's name on it. In Corrine's name, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna pull your card. I got 52 cards to pull. Yeah, black racism don't work without black cooperation. You feel me? And like I said, you got a problem with me? Holler at me. I'm gonna pull a card too. Legal mail for a federal investigation. And you don't see my man with the federal badge, so we don't have no problems. Police know me. The federal government know me. The FBI know me. You seen me introduce myself on Friday to the Department of Justice, Mr. Hurd. And you didn't hear him say Mr. Davis. You heard him say Shorty. 2020, how y'all gonna deal with me? Killing me is no longer an option. And if you lock me up, you're gonna bring the streets out. It's the art of protest, art of activism. Man, I'm a professional pistol officer. Ain't but one of me. Proactive activism. Baltimore block. We deep in the streets. See you later. Sunday, come on up here. Let's have some barbecue. Corinthians.